Alright guys, so in this video I just want to explain the concept of the chosen ones. There's a lot of questions about this. There's a lot of people that have questions about this in general, and I'm about to answer these questions because I've done videos like this before, but there's always new people, and it's some more questions, new people, more questions on things I've already went over. So to be honest guys, the chosen ones and this theory that is going on today, what it really is, it's like a term. The chosen ones is a term. It's not some mystical creature. You're not some unicorn that came out of a woman. It's just not that way. The chosen ones concept, it is a term it's like to be a particular type of person, and not everybody is chosen. And if you're not chosen, you're not chosen. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. So I don't know, but to be chosen, it's basically, I feel everybody in the world has the opportunity to be a chosen one, and it goes through your actions. It goes through how you operate as a person, the way you think. It's a lot to do in the mind, and it's hard to put this into words, but it is what it is, and I explained it so many different times. It has to do with your mind more than anything. It has nothing to do with money. It has to do more so with your mind, with your evolution, the way you think, the way you see the world, the way you are. And some people got it, and some people just don't. And some people never will. And like I said, you're not some mystical unicorn. It's just a term that we use. And some people think of it as different things. The way I think about it is the way I think about it. So the people that are on board with that, the people that are on board with that. And the people that are not, it's because you're thinking about it a different way. And you make me or anybody else look or feel stupid for talking about this concept when you don't even know what you're talking about yourself, because you're believing it to be a certain way that we don't even think about it that way. So it's like, it ain't even making sense. You are not even making sense, is what it really is. Because we see it a certain way. It is a term. If you want to say it's made up, you could say that. But it is a term. We use that as a term. You know how people use certain things in this world as a term? This is just another term. It's like a new age thing. But the chosen ones, how people explain the chosen ones, even before I was born, it was going around different ways. People think of it always as different ways, and it will forever be that way. Forever. And just understand, the chosen ones will forever be overlooked and misunderstood. Forever. That's how it's always going to be. Overlooked, so people see you as not as good as you actually are, because they choose to see you like that, because they don't see you fully. They see one thing about you. They watch you. They try to pick out flaws about you, but they're not seeing the full picture. And they can't even do what you do to begin with. They just overlook you, period. You can do so many different things. You think in so many different ways, yet these people judge you based off such a small-mindedness type of way. And the way you think about what they're saying is just like, they're clearly looking at you as somebody you're not. You know you're not that person. But yet they want you to believe that you're that person. They want to believe that you are not who you actually are. And they're not fooling anybody besides themselves, because they are fooling themselves, because they're overlooking you. And you know you're not that person. You know that. But they don't, because they're overlooking you. And they misunderstand you. And this is what it comes down to. So, it is a term. Chosen ones is a term. You don't have to call it that if you don't want to. I do. Because I believe to be a person like that, you are chosen. Because there's not a lot of people like that in the world. There's not a lot of people that think the way you think. A lot of people in this world today, as we all know, are very worldly. Believe everything they see. Believe everything they hear. They're caught up in that society of a world. They don't have their own thoughts. They just don't. They're not creative. They're not charismatic. They're like walking zombies. They do not have a mind of their own. So this is why I use the term chosen ones as particular people that think a certain way. And like I said, it all has to do with the mind. You don't have to put that word chosen ones on it, but I do. So is it made up? It's not a legitimate thing, but it is a term. It is a term. And I consider people like this to be the chosen one. And there's not a lot of chosen ones in this world. We are everywhere, but we are scattered everywhere in this world. And I hope this is making sense, because this is a term we put on it. What else do you want to call it? Do you have a better name? Because this is what it is. It's a term. It's not a proven thing. It's not this. It's not that. And that's where people are getting it wrong. It is a term. It is not a proven thing. But we label it. Just like people label the color blue blue. What the F is blue? Somebody made that up. It is a term. But we go off of by the term. Chosen ones is no different. It's not some mystical creature. It's not some unicorn that comes out of a vagina. It's just not the way it is. You guys understand what I'm saying here. So. And I believe too, the people that want to say the chosen ones is BS, it's egotistical, it's this, it's that. You guys, you're all salty. You're all mad. You're all delusional. You all don't have brains. You're all not that smart. And you just overall, you have no idea what you're talking about, because you're trying to put this world, this dark world of your own onto all of us, is what you're trying to do. You're trying to shine the light on the real people that are levels above you. And oh, that's so egotistical. You're just a dumbass. And that's all it comes down to. We speak truth. We try to make things make sense for slow-minded people just like yourself. That's what we try to do. So, these people will continue to come to the channel. They will continue to say whatever they're going to say. But they will watch. They will be here. They'll be hating while we are elevating. And it will forever be this way, because they're trying to wrap their dark world around us to make us be a certain way, to make us think a certain way, when we don't think like them. We'll never think average like they think. They're all delusional. And they're all losers. And they're just hating. So they don't believe. The thing is with these people, they don't believe in anything. They don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in anything. They don't believe in you. They don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in this. They don't believe in that. They believe in nothing. So they fall for everything. They don't stand for anything. They don't stand with you. They don't stand with themselves. They don't stand for anything, because they fall. And that is it.